Well, news in, and let's start this way, that following up on the case between Mrs. Chioma Okoli and Erisco Foods Limited, the lawyer representing Mrs. Chioma Edoka Okoli, Mr. Inibehe Effiong, has announced that he will be countersuing Erisco Foods for 500 million naira after appearing on a televised interview. This is coming as Erisco Foods founder, Dr. Umeofia, has said he would be suing Mrs. Okoli for 5 billion naira, saying he would not allow his 40 years' efforts to be destroyed by a syndicate of importers. Well, this is the latest development in the case of Erisco Foods Limited and Mrs. Okoli, Mrs. Chioma Okoli. But let's get more and dig deep into this. I have the founder and the president, Erisco Foods Limited, Dr. Umeofia, is live in the studio. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day to you.
Thank you, Tolu.
Yes, I'll apologize first that your jacket couldn't come in because I saw the whole Nigeria thing and I see that Nigerian brand in you. Let's start that way. Tell us about this Nigerian thing that drives you, Chief.
Thank you. Well, Erisco Foods comes to this country with passion to create jobs, make sure that people are well in competition with international people or product producers outside. And the zeal in me that made me to come here instead of staying where I'm making good money and come here for it because I'm a Nigerian and I want Nigerian to be on top of the world. However, I'm one of the few people in this country that keep making money outside, bringing it here. Many people are making here, going outside. Or at the same time, keep importing instead of manufacturing. I'm one of the manufacturers. So we have done well. I think I've done my bit in this country, and without support. Erisco Foods is a company that believes in Nigeria should be one of the good top countries in the world. I don't believe that other people are better than us. Unfortunately, our people is not hearing us out. Our people is not supporting us. They want to kill us for foreigners to come and take over by some wicked local competitors and importers that we fought. If you remember, 2016 or so, there was a war on foreign tomatoes and Nigerian made. Essentially, since my inception, I never imported any food item in this country. I made it as a policy. If I want to, I will shut down the manufacturing and continue to import. But because of the fact that I have conscience, and I believe that the human being of a country must be loyal to their country. Others are loyal, only us is not loyal to ourselves. So because of this fault we made, they now think that government have changed. Erisco cannot be allowed to continue to do well as it's supposed to do well. That's why they come over us. But thank God that the truth is coming out. It's getting now up. The issue of Chioma is said.
Yes. Let's go to the issue of Chioma. How did let's do a big dip. Let's hear from you directly. There was a post, sugar content, and here we go.
Well, you are making a mistake. The sugar content of the post is not our issue.
Okay.
It's normal. If you want to criticize product, criticize it with a free mind. Okay. Don't impose insult on person that said the product is you are talking about. He or she is using it. You are attacking. It is not correct. In Chioma case, we find out with development that's happening now. I can confirm to you that there are a lot of suspects are around for me to suspect them. Chioma is not our customer, wasn't our consumer. She was out for a mission. What is that mission? She must have bought over by some company to deal with a Erisco that is more humanitarian, that is, I made more profit in outside my business than here. I bring money to sustain here. We barely pay salary in this situation. We manage without any support. Even up to now, 3 years going, no foreign exchange. 5 years going, no local loan. No matter government loan, you say give 9%, 6%. None was given to us. Not that we didn't apply. We applied, they refused. Because I wasn't ready to comply. Anyway, so that will not divert to another issue. Chioma's case is unfortunate that some people will like Erisco to die, for them to ride on top of it and be happy that we have killed it. If you kill your own, who will rescue you tomorrow? When President Tinubu is going the whole world, bringing it, as I said, I want to see how investment of president to next segment, then the one here, you want it to be, if you want it to be crushed. When Chioma's life flies all the media news, people are happy to hear it that Erisco is going down. Erisco is a bad company. Erisco is a Satan. I want to tell you, none of those people is more better person than me. I have human in my blood. By my humanitarian for over 35 years I've done. His record is nobody can spoil it. And if God doesn't put me down, every rant now is joking. Chioma was asked for a problem on Erisco. When, for example, see what she posted here. After posting, somebody, his attack dog said, please, can we now spoil the product? She responded and said, done already. Is that clear criticism? Nigeria don't know what they're putting this. I'm surprised that's why we're not doing well in this country. You see somebody that will help. If you buy my product, you don't like it, or anything happen, come, we're ready to talk to you. You didn't come to us, you didn't come to NAFDAC, you didn't come to anywhere. It goes straight to media in order to get cheap publicity and get our traffic to be going on. While the company has been killed, who will bear it? See the main thing here. See what he say here. Somebody tell her.
Go ahead, please.
Somebody told Chioma Okoli, leave my brother's product alone because it's a good product. If you don't like buy another one, she responded and said, help me advise your brother to stop killing people with his product. How can? So all these things is what I read, and we made press release and tag her, which we're not supposed to do. I tell her, we are ready to go and defend our product anywhere in the world and our reputation of their company. But she didn't stop there. Continued to blast us. By the time we now come and find out that she was bought, we wrote to IGP. I don't want to behave like her. We have process. We went to IGP.
You guys got her arrested after that?
Don't say I guess. How can I get her arrested? I'm a police.
Okay.
I hope you're not one of them. Because I don't know why many graduates in Nigeria, but no education in them. Why?
We need to know how the involvement of the police, how she was arrested, and how she was...
I wrote to IGP that my company is being threatened, that I'm killing people. He should investigate me. If I'm killing, I should be killed.
Okay.
Simple. That if I'm not killing, the person that I arrest will prove. So police now call her, come and prove how many Erisco have killed, or what do you have?
Was she able to do that? Was she able to bring an example of this?
Up till now. Even up till now, this irony is too much. It's now I know that all the sacrifices I made in this country, sometimes I regret it. Without any government support, we are among the few companies in food items. I'm only indigenous one that are gone to as far as CNN to advertise Nigerian capacity. That were good. And advertising, Chioma advert, even running on TVC, buy made in Nigeria, buy Erisco. Nobody is doing that. They are just doing buy their product. Right, this is right time I'm doing that one. I believe that only when the country is progressing, everybody will be happy. But now, the Chioma Okoli, other people saying, I went to arrest her. Who am I to arrest Chioma? Don't mind propaganda they are doing. She's an exploiter. She's a criminal by my judgment. By my judgment.
Okay.
By my judgment.
Your judgment. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So if not, why is she behaving? She went and wrote apology letter and come back and deny it. Say it was under duress.
Yeah. No, she's still an alleged.
These are things, not alleged. I said her lawyer. You said her lawyer that went to first headquarters with her.
Okay.
Might have advised her to comply with our agreement. He dropped that one, come Lagos, go with another charge and bail lawyer, fake lawyer, and to deceive her. That we don't. This Nigerian belongs to all of us. This lady called Chioma Okoli, she is intimidating me. She is dealing with him. People are saying, because if I have money, nonsense. What is money to me? Actually, a human person. I'm from Amish, in the local government area, where I come from. Nobody is more humanitarian than me in my whole local government. Nobody rescue poor than me. So why must I be after her? I believe in whatever God gives me is my own. I live in Sokoto, and I have the compassion for people. So now, if she can go as renters, if she's making by honest review, as some television station said, is honest review, nonsense. Some journalists need to go to school to know what is journalism. You castigate somebody without hearing me. Why? It's out of place now. So she ought to have gone there and put it down when we want her. She refused because she's determined to. Up till now that she signed letter of apology written by her own lawyer.
Yes, let's go there now.
By her own lawyer.
Apology was signed.
Signed by her own lawyer and by one new top politician. APC. Please read now.
Because Nigerians were like, okay, there's a Dozie Ikedi
yes.
Jr.
Yes.
Then there's a Okoli Chizoba witness.
Yes.
And
this one is
signed by
Edoka. Husband. They were begging me, crying, because my good friends Ifeanyi Oba, Innocent, had pleaded with me. Though they didn't condemn what she did, said, please, can we have mercy upon her? I said, okay. But now she came to want to prove me that I'm an intimidator. So by husband, I want a kidnapper. The agreement I made with her is gone. I will now insist on police to do their job. If I'm killing, my brother is killing people, I should be killed. I don't want to live. I don't want jail. If it's not, she should face the music because nobody's above the law. Now she's against me. This is Mesoma's case. Mesoma cascaded jump. By the time the truth come out, everybody was moot. This time now, when I prove the case now, people are moot now. I want those rants that is talking to talk again. Because I have my NAFDAC statement. So that when they saw that the case, they have no case. So this is not my customer, it's not my consumer. If you are going to proceed to do something, he now ran to FCCP. What do you call FCCPC?
Yes, I'm going there too because I'm looking at the consumer rights.
Yes,
in all of this, I'm sure they would have waded in. I had the CEO here who spoke around this. So how did they wade in, and how have they helped to address some of this?
Since my business experience in Nigeria, that Mr. Iruku, what is his name, DG for FCCP, is the most confused DG I've ever met. Most confused, most like is a liar.
That's also an allegation.
That I say is a liar. To him, let him sue me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let him sue me.
Go ahead.
I went, when he gave me invitation, they wrote all this long. This thing was trending. He didn't care to look for Erisco.
Yes.
He didn't care to call Chioma to prove her case. Then Chioma went ahead, and with all the things were doing nothing. But when they tagged her that this thing is happening, he ran quickly to write us, give us 7 days to come and defend yourself. That 7 days never elapsed. He is jumping from one station to other, casting us, finding us guilty. With which type of lawyer is he? And we are going to write to bar situation to know whether he passed through law school actually, because this one is too much. He is among, we are suspecting him that he is among the one that is instigating this issue to show his property that I don't have. By the way, I'm writing to him, his minister. I'm going to take this case to any length to make sure that those ones are working against President Tinubu's program. If he kills us, what is going to gain from it? Who will buy made in Nigeria? I'm shouting made in Nigeria, wearing made in Nigeria. Even today he said I should not wear my clothes. I'm not complete.
Yes.
It's unusual for I never do that. 15 years, I never wear anything foreign. Only my a suit or other clothes made in Nigeria. Or I'm going on a sports. So now the director jumped in without asking the lady, where is the sample of your complaint you are complaining?
This is the product you're talking about.
No, the lady didn't have, Chioma Okoli don't have sample. She had this product. You don't have production date. She doesn't have batch number. How do I know she bought from me? Moreover, all I claimed, see the product, they declared there is sugar part of ingredients. So what is she shouting for? So why must I go and look at because she complained about it?
How many of these products do you have? How many of this type?
I got 3 Erisco, Najiko. So other one has no sugar. This one has sugar. This is mixed, not paste. I have paste. I have mixed. They all, if you like, cook food or use as a jam. So what is done there? So I declare this, she's talking. Any person that attack her, say, you attack the person. You are idiot. Your mother will die. Go and root. They didn't read down what she responded to. Because she want to use Facebook, attack dogs to intimidate me. Because you perceive me as a, must she draw me down for us to be poor so that she can be happy? Or Nigeria will be one place? Me that even fighting for the poor. Go and ask them for everywhere I've been. I make sure that nobody intimidates anybody. And if you think you are my brother, going to do for trouble, I'll check the case. If you are wrong, I'll tell you, go and you are wrong. I won't just come in. And check capacity of Jonas in Neu. Check capacity of Ifan. If I'm within their system, can't they come out and say something and fight me if there's need? But because people, this lady in question, she has a group of syndicate that is sponsoring her, which I suspected that DG of FCCP as one of them. Because I went to his office, I myself, he gave us the
You go with the documents?
Me, yes. He wrote us. I was traveling to Abuja immediately.
Yes.
I had no chance to make a letter. I went to all documents, the important one, product test certificate, NAFDAC approval, SON approval, and go ahead. When they saw me, they were cold. They think I will not come, or whether I come to beg them. Beg them for what? I'm right. I make sure at any time I do the right thing. That's my business. So now, when they saw me, I said, I'm not coming with the other documents. See what I have. I'll bring you before the time you gave me. The same day, few hours. The man, I was there more than 1 hour. And he didn't care to see me. But I went to see the director of the Allega. And told the director of the Allega, why do you lock my consumer? Say, wait, let's go to the police headquarters so you can hear things. Say, no, go. Surprisingly, after the Inibehe intervened, signed bail for her, the man claimed I released her. He's not a liar. What they call it? Give me another language. Mekeria Banza. That's what I also call it. So now, see, he never asked for documents to prove that the customer is up till now. He don't have any evidence against her. How can even if at all that didn't happen, I'm not conceding. Can he take me to anywhere? How do I know it's my brother? How do I know it's not them that go and fabricated it to prosecute Erisco? But now, when the truth is, people tag her. Erisco when they saw that everything has been, Erisco is in favor of Erisco now, all of them keep mute. Why? Why are you muting yourself? I plead to Nigeria to go the same way they take to castigate me. They must take it to go to the world and tell them they are wrong. If they don't do it, my God will not allow them to have rest. That's my prayer for them.
Now,
yes.
Go ahead, make your point, land with you.
Otherwise, the FCCP ought to have asked her when things is trending. Come, give me evidence. Erisco, come, give me evidence. Have you had one? NAFDAC came immediately to investigate us. SON came immediately, and they kept calm until the result is out. That's why if you see MDA that have experience like NAFDAC and like SON, you know that they have experience. Not people that went to school, they don't know what is education. They only know education. They don't have education inside my mind. They don't have it. So it's unfortunate that in this country, we want to kill our own. Then why are we talking? No work. No this one. How can there be work when I'm creating 3,000 jobs? You want to kill me? Because I want to tell Nigerians, please, I'm not making money here. I want someone to make me to go. I want to go. I don't beg. If those rants are my customers, I don't need them as my customer. My customers know me. I appreciate my customers. And I know their power is customer. I appreciate them, they appreciate me. And there are many. If I tell you there are many that are sending us messages, keep going, don't discuss, please don't go out. I wanted to go before. It's only Vice President telling I should not go. The President said I should not go. And mind you, this company was commissioned, one of our innovation in tomato, by a former president's wife, personally, in this Lagos. So how can I go and tarnish her image, her reputation? Because I need the money. I'm contented by the grace of God. Money is not, nobody dies and come back to take his rent or come back to get all his words. I never see it. I read in the law for years and I have their character. So I don't care what people say.
What more do you want Nigerians to know, because we have to wrap up now?
Well, Nigerians should know that Erisco Foods is here for betterment of all. And their quality, our quality is top-notch. If you don't buy our own, we are the only company in this country that is making tomato and promise what we say we'll give them. If you want to live longer, don't buy that. NAFDAC said many long ago that 91.6% of all imported tomatoes from China are fake and not good for consumption. They are causing cancer. So this is why I came here to make sure my people are eating well. And now we're feeding Africa with the best of food. Buy our product, you will not regret it. Erisco Foods has come to stay by the grace of God. But me, after this, I may decide to retire. What am I suffering for?
3,000 jobs.
Yes.
And all those, the attachments. It's not easy.
But where is people that is attacking me? Nobody attacked them. Nigeria should, and this is not, even some clergy, some lawyers that I think they are fake, they're attacking me now. When the truth come out, all of them mute like a microphone. Why? They should go ahead and do the same thing to the whole world, so that they will know that if you support injustice or support criminality, you are the one of them that did it. If they don't beg, come out and say, Erisco Foods, I'm sorry. Both people in television station, other one, thank you for calling me. Other ones, I just took their position without telling me I'm going to apologize. For what? For doing, and they come to the President Buhari fair the economy, President Tinubu will do the better one. Then you are working against the same President Tinubu. This is what they did that some President Buhari did not pass some area. So what is that? But President Buhari try his best at all concerned. So if Nigeria wants this country to go, we should support our own. You people should leave this foreign taste. Foreign taste without money is big man without value. Your big money is temporary. I sacrifice all what I have to make sure this country works well by me defending my area, advertising the whole session, spending billions. So I will allow this rant to spoil my 40 years effort for nothing. Then there's no need of me staying here. By the grace of God.
We'll keep a tab on this issue and we'll keep following it up. Dr. Chief Eric Umeofia is the founder, president of Erisco Foods.
Is he finished? Have you been this later?
Yes.
Are you sure it's finished?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. It's good to have you. We'll have a part 2 of this discussion. We'll keep a tab on it.
Up to part 4.
We will. Thank you so much.